We're just in the rear of the S-Class here, the S500 W220. We're looking at the PSE pump at the back today because the central locking doesn't work, and that's highly annoying. I'm actually in the back of the vehicle right now, and I've removed the three, I believe they're T27 screws from there. There's, trying to get comfortable. There's one here, there's one just there. Having difficulty even removing it right now. I've removed these and there's an awful smell of burning. That's why I'm gonna guess that at some point the casing is melted. Other than that, all these lines look fine. These are the lines that go to the doors and the boot trunk and so forth. So yeah, we might need a whole new pump because there's an awful smell of burning back here and I don't know where it's coming from. So yeah, I'll do some more investigation, move the pump, and then I'll get a video of that. I'll tell you what, that was pretty difficult to remove. So this is the S500 one for those that are wondering. If you're trying to remove your PSE pump, you're going to want the same one as that. It's a 1999, mine is. So the pump is out, as we can see here. Awful smell of burning. So that is going to be the reason, I reckon. It'll probably need a whole new board in there. Before we start taking this out and investigating it more, we've got a series of lines here that run off. Let me just focus in on those. I'm going to get a Sharpie pen and I'm going to put, so for this one here I'll put 1, then on this line I'll put 1, this will be 2, this line here will be 2, this will be 3, and then I'll put 3 on this line, and then number 4 with a 4 on this line. So when I come to rebuilding it, I know exactly which line goes to which number, because if you weren't to do that, as we can see from this angle, there are a hell of a lot of lines that come off this system. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, and then so forth on the back as well. And it would just make your life a lot easier when it comes to either putting this one back in or rebuilding another one and buying one and then just obviously lining them up. So yeah, that's just some advice from me. I'm going to crack on with doing that. I've removed these here as well because we are going to take these off and have a good look inside. So yeah, you'll see that in a second. More likely to be an hour for me. So just on further inspection, if we pull the pump out without breaking any of those lines, we can see some, it looks like fire damage. You can see it's melted the bottom of the casing as well. I don't think that's normal. I've not seen one of these pumps before do that. Just let that balance a second. So yeah, down there, look. It looks like there's some quite bad fire damage. Looks like bent the shroud as well. Cool. Let's get that Sharpie on there and line up these, and then we'll open it up. Okay folks, I've just popped open the PSE pump. And wow, this thing is, talk about burnt and a small electrical fire. Look at that. That thing, no wonder this thing doesn't work. There's also some fluid in there. But look at those wires at the end of here. Like they've literally being scalded off, and the smell is literally it is gassing me out slightly. Jeez. So when I bought the car and the guy said it worked, there is no way that you would not have smelt this go bad I mean, look at this thing, how scalded those wires are. Oh, jeez. Right, so, yeah, that's why the PSE pump doesn't work. So, it's going to be a whole new unit, considering that this whole back thing must have caught fire, it looks like. So that's what we're going to do next, is buy a whole new PSE pump. We'll have to wait till payday, unfortunately, because they're like £250 on eBay. But yeah, that is the diagnosis of the issue of the PSE pump not working.